Welcome, friends. So you may have noticed a couple things that I have not posted any videos lately because my creative flow has been with writing. So definitely check out my blog, blairsilverman.com/blog. Ton of stuff up there. And you may also notice this is looking a little different, and that's because I'm flowing with some tech issues. So I'm rolling with it. But I wanted to share an updated teaching that came through in Soul Families, which you can check out here. This was a reflection point where I spoke about how the tree can create this mental mind map of the fractalization of source into soul families, soul clusters, soul groups, and then individual souls. Essentially, the idea is to see the trunk as source, the branches as soul families, and then the leaves as individual souls. Now again, this is just a visualization to wrap the mind around something that is really hard to wrap the mind around and really is beyond the language that we use today. So again, this is just a way of understanding the essence of something that can't necessarily be understood through the mind. Pepper agrees. So in that video, I said I got stuck on the roots and I knew that there was a deeper teaching. And my mom was watching the video and she said, the roots to me feel like past lives. And that just unlocked something in me, a few things, which I'll get to. The first one is a totally new perspective of the tree and the soul's journey, which also opened the door to how many different ways it can be perceived through so many different orientations and frequencies and perceptions. Also opened the door to really letting you take this and fly with it. So I'm going to talk about that after I give you my little updated teaching and then sort of explain how you can take this and make it your own. So the acorn, the seed, if you want to think about it in the contextual understanding of the causal body, the seed, the acorn, that is source. And then from there, you begin to branch out into roots. And this is the beginning of the fractalization of source, right? So everything comes from source. Everything is source. And again, please insert any name label that you feel comfortable with. You also don't have to use any name or label. You can just allow it to be. So that then is the soul families, soul clusters, however you want to think about it. Many ways to do this, friends. The trunk of the tree, that is your soul, your individual, unique, purposeful soul. And then the branches are the lifetimes that you live. And you can, again, think about that as lifetimes in form, lifetimes throughout different dimensions. Have fun with it. Now, if you ever looked at a tree, you may notice there'll be a branch and then there'll be little branches coming off of it. To me, I see those as different timelines within a lifetime. And then the leaves, those are the experiences that we have in these lifetimes. Now, again, make this your own, but I see the rings of the tree as these symbols of the cyclical nature of the evolution of a soul. You can also think about this in terms of flowers or fruit that come from a tree. So this is the updated teaching, and my offering to you is to take what resonates, notice what doesn't, and then just sit with a tree. Just be with a tree with this intention in mind and ask it to teach you kindly, lovingly. May I be your student, and please guide me. How is it that you want to inform me? What is my understanding that needs to come through at this time to better understand who I am, who we are, what this all is in the context of my journey? You may not get an answer. but just setting the intention, even if you don't do it, just setting the intention of, that could be interesting. You're planting a seed. And this whole story started with planting a seed, an acorn. So again, just speaks to the cyclical nature, the spiraled nature, however you want to envision it, of what is in the way that we understand it in form and otherwise. So friends, that is the updated teaching that I wanted to share with you. I'm going to try my best in post to work with the lighting, work in progress. So I hope that you enjoy. I will probably also write a blog post around this as well that you can check out. But until next time, friends, stay curious.